What was unique about Etta? I don't know where to start because she had a roller coaster ride, a wild lady. I guess the thing that sticks out the most is her the way she survived through it all. With the downs she had, some low times, and she just kept performing through it all. She just kept getting back up there, and that's the thing that sticks out the most. Why didn't Etta reached maybe the success she should have seen? I guess she did it before all of them. She never really cracked the pop side of things. She was maybe a little bit too early with chess and so on. She never got on the Motown bandwagon, but she's inspired so many artists, and still does. The song "At Last," the classic song "At Last," strangely enough, was on her debut album for Chess Records in 1960, and that was the name of "At Last" was the name of the album, and it wasn't a hit at all, and it just grew. The song "At Last" it grew and grew throughout her career to be her signature song, but it wasn't a hit at the time. She was very miffed not to be asked to sing "At Last" at Barack Obama's inauguration. Beyonce Knowles got that honour, and Etta wasn't too pleased about it, and she let her feelings be known in the press, later apologised. The troubled part of the Etta James story is a big part of the Etta James story, and you said she went to jail one time. She went to jail a lot more times than that, and there was a time in the 70s she was arrested yet again, and the authorities were running out of patience. She was lucky enough to come up against a compassionate judge who, instead of sending her to jail, sent her to a psychiatric hospital for treatment, and she spent 17 months in Tarzana Psychiatric Hospital in LA, which she rebelled against so much at first, and she went through horrendous withdrawals. Later on, when she got with the program, literally, she described it as one of the great adventures of her life, and it was from that time. She come out of there and still did drugs and so on, but she started to get it together, and it took many years. Condensing Etta's life into a 2-hour show still is been a challenge. There's so much there, and it's a musical journey more than anything. So I've never written a narrative concert, so I really like the challenge of it, and the opportunity to write Etta's story is a privilege. What sort of research went into the story? A hell of a lot, and I really enjoy the research process. But a hell of a lot of research across the board, and sourcing documentaries from different eras and different decades, listening to a lot of music, again rediscovering it, a lot of research. But I had at first, I guess first draft, I had too many dates and too much factual stuff, and it is a show, so if people are sitting there getting bombarded by this happened in 1962 and God knows what, I don't think it's going to flow too well. So I've been chopping a lot of the dates and so on out, but just trying to get across her spirit, which she had some really bad times. She did some bad things. I don't think she was ever a bad person. She was a damaged person. So I hope I've done her justice.